Hello and welcome into So Rare with Laird. I'm Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdino on Sorare. Super psyched today. We've got the one and only SorareFCSeoul here to tell us all the answers for the upcoming K League season. Simon, thank you so much for coming. Also, thank you so much for answering all of my ridiculous questions over the last 2 weeks that will inevitably turn into ridiculous questions for the next 6 months.
No, honestly, it's been no problem at all, and thank you for having me on. It's it's an honor. I've been watching your content for years, so to be asked to come on is truly an honor. And for anyone to care about the K League for me is a big thing. So don't mind the questions at all.
So early access cards are officially out. The auctions, I think, end in about the first ones will end during our stream here. Let me see.
Yeah, I think they're just ended. No, the first ones have just started. And
that's right. You're right. So we've got let's see. Kim and Sung is going. Jong Jae Hee has 19 seconds left. So I'm going to say everybody's very excited. I think we know that the K League is a league that is often overlooked on Sorare. And I was guilty of that as well. I have no idea really why I've decided this year's going to be different, particularly because whenever I thought about the K League, it was like, all right, I'll get Cecina and then I'll work around. We do not have Cecina this year. And we'll get into kind of what to do about that, because he seemed like the guy that everybody knows and wanted. And so we'll get into that in a little bit. Thank you to everybody for coming in. Rude, C-Mac, and SR Burrow on the podium. So congratulations to you three. And Pico player saying right here, no Cecina, no party. It's going to be plenty of party. Don't you worry. Nemesis, what's up? Sigbog, take my money. Duncan, good to see you. Had to catch this one live to see the GOAT, SorareFCSeoul. That's right. Let's hope Laird's put enough dimes in the meter. I hope so, Mike. I hope so, because I had a stream earlier today that also went off the rails, so we'll see. Sean, what's up? Mort's, good to see you. Holding him K and J League, but so tempted. I mean, has anyone checked on Hoodwink the first year without Cecina? Yeah, I haven't actually talked.
Cecina missing for him.
Yeah. Prices are still silly. I haven't seen any yet, and we'll get there. And Fraxi just throwing some heat right away. Soul in the relegation battle this season?
Trash talk coming. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly, given... No, honestly, we'll get into that. But yeah, hopefully not. But who knows?
And Hardy Street coming in just as I was going in. So thank you to everybody coming in. Really appreciate it. If you could please, like the stream, subscribe, all that good stuff. So I was saying to you a couple minutes ago that I don't know why the idea of jumping into the K League came into my head this season. When they did the winter update with K League, J League, and MLS together, and I saw, as expected, like the streaks are all the same. And I know J League launched first, then MLS, and now K League. And I thought maybe K League will be a little cheaper to get into. And because the streaks are such a huge part of it now, just such a huge part of the game, if I can play streaks the same way, but with cheaper players, maybe I should just do that. And it wasn't until, and then actually I was talking to you previously, maybe I'll play Super Rare. And all of a sudden I'm sending offers for K League uniques. And granted, the K League prize pools aren't as big. And for leaderboards for rare, limited and rare is just essence. It's still like funny to me that first place one's 50,000 essence. Like it's just an absurd number. But what's your kind of expectation for yourself for this season now that the cards are here?
Yeah, I mean, I had a set of ideas about a few hours ago that have all changed now. That if I'm looking up over here, it's because that's where I got the auctions going in front of me and seeing some of the prices that players are going for. But these are the one-offs, so maybe these are just extreme examples. But yeah, I mean, similar to you, I think streaks really is where the sensible money's going to be at. I think you and I have spoken about maybe rares probably the optimum place to be for streaks, and maybe even leaderboard as well. But like you said, no cash there, just essence. Although I've said it a few times now, if I win you know, the leaderboard essence and have 50,000, 30,000, you know, limited or rare essence, then I'm going to live stream me ripping, you know, and pulling crafts for about an hour. So that'll be fun if it does happen. But yeah, I think, you know, streaks is the way forward. And, you know, as you said, you know, super rare is appealing. Obviously, we have no idea, they're not up for auction just yet, I don't think, unless that's changed. So
No.
gonna have to see the prices, but on paper it's reasonably attractive, especially if you can get those you know, classic uniques at a good price, and you know, hit the multiplier bonuses on those.
Yes, and similar to J League and MLS, we do have the 3x boosted streaks that start. The K League season doesn't start this weekend, but the weekend, is it this weekend? No.
No, it's not this weekend.
Next weekend. Yeah. So like
28th.
February
28th.
27th
Yeah.
is the Friday. And so, you know, we have a little time to get our cards together. Let me see. I was trying to pull up there we go. There's the prize pool. And then obviously we have the Essence Grand Prix for it, but here's the prize pool: 50,000 limited Essence for first, 30,000 for rare. And then there is cash in super rare. I will say that the cash, not that $1,000 isn't a lot. And I think it's all kind of just relative to what the price of the super rares end up being. But the more conversations I have about just win once, and having the win once only be 1,000 is a little tough. Like that's what got me to kind of like slow down a little bit on getting a bunch of super rares and uniques.
Maybe it's just win twice now.
Yeah. You just have to win once twice.
Yeah.
And you're okay. I did say to you,
two teams. You can have two teams. It's additive.
Oh, that's a good point. Good point. I did say
not the leaderboard, but yeah.
Well, win first and second, 1,500, I guess, is a little bit better. But I was saying to you that because I don't play a lot of K League, and when I played Champ Asia, to be honest, I played more J League with more J League players than K League, that I just like am not familiar with the Sorare managers who play K League seriously. And so if I'm looking for cards on the market and I see somebody, or I find a player I want, oh, who else has those cards? Oh, that person might. And then all of a sudden I look and they have a $10,000 K League gallery. And I was like, I've never seen this user before. So it's all of this feels very new to me. And I had actually asked you a couple minutes ago where do you find sportsbook odds for the K League? And you're like, those are kind of hard to find too. And for how much I've been railing about DNPs on Sorare, and now I'm signing up to play in a league that has, for all intents and purposes, no information that I can easily find for all of my players. Why am I doing this?
Is a good question, but I feel like you're far too deep into the hole now to escape. I mean, you kind of went from 0 to 100, you know, from I'll play K League to putting out bids on uniques, you know, pretty quickly. So, you know, I don't think you're getting out of this hole now. But you know, look, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we all play a lot of leagues that we're not experts on. We don't necessarily even watch the games either. Yet there's enough information out there through, you know,